Today, I have an important message for the collective, one that's about self love, boundaries, and understanding how to protect your energy. Let's talk about love, real, deep love. Many of us are naturally loving people. We care about others and we want to help, support, and be there for those we care about. Maybe you're someone who loves deeply, who gives without hesitation, and who goes out of their way to make others happy. If this sounds like you, that's beautiful. Your loving nature is a gift to the world. But here's the thing, while it's amazing to love and care for others, it's just as important, if not more important, to love and care for yourself. You might have heard the phrase, you can't pour from an empty cup. It means you can't keep giving to others if you don't take time to replenish your own energy and well being. If you're constantly giving, constantly showing up for others, and constantly putting their needs ahead of your own, you risk depleting yourself. And when you're depleted, it's not just you who suffers. The people who truly love and value you also miss out because you're not at your best. Energy vampires and boundaries. Here's where boundaries come into play. Not everyone you give your time and love to will have the best intentions. Some people will take and take without giving anything back. These people are often referred to as energy vampires. It's not that they're evil or bad people, it's just that they've become so used to taking that they don't stop to think about how it affects you. If you keep giving without limits, these energy vampires will keep coming back. They'll drain your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Why? Because they know you'll always be there. They know you always say yes. But here's the truth, you don't have to be available to everyone all the time. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish or unkind. It makes you strong and wise. It shows that you respect yourself enough to say, I deserve to have energy and time for myself. When you set boundaries, you teach others how to treat you. You show them that your time and energy are valuable. The power of saying no. Let's talk about something many of us struggle with, saying no. If you're someone who loves to help, saying no can feel wrong. You might think, what if they need me? What if they can't manage without me? But here's the thing, saying no doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough about yourself to protect your well being. Sometimes the best way to love someone is to let them handle their own challenges. When you always step in to fix things for others, you prevent them from growing. You take away their opportunity to learn, to become stronger, and to take responsibility for their own lives. Think about it this way, if you're always carrying someone else's baggage, you're not only weighing yourself down, but you're also keeping them from learning how to carry their own load. Letting them face their challenges doesn't make you unkind, it makes you wise. The importance of self preservation. Loving and helping others should never come at the cost of your own happiness and well being. If you're always putting others first, you might find yourself feeling drained, unappreciated, or even resentful. You might notice that the more you give, the more people expect from you. I've been there myself. I used to give endlessly, thinking it was the right thing to do. I thought being understanding, supportive, and always available made me a good person. But over time, I realized that constantly giving to others was leaving me empty. I was pleasing everyone else but neglecting myself. What I learned is that self-preservation isn't selfish, it's necessary. You have to protect your energy, your time, and your peace of mind. You deserve to feel happy and fulfilled, and that starts with prioritizing yourself. The role of empathy. If you're an empathic person, someone who feels deeply and easily connects with others' emotions, you might struggle with this even more. Empaths naturally want to help. They feel others' pain as if it's their own. But as an empath, it's crucial to recognize that your ability to love and care for others is a strength, not a weakness. However, it's a strength that needs to be managed. If you don't set boundaries, your empathy can become a burden. You might find yourself absorbing others' negativity, taking on their problems, and neglecting your own needs. Remember, being an empath doesn't mean you have to carry everyone's emotions. It means you can understand and support others while still protecting your own energy. Letting go is also love. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is let someone go. This doesn't mean you stop caring about them. It means you recognize that their journey is their own and they need to walk it themselves. Letting go can be hard, especially if you deeply care about someone. but holding on to people who aren't aligned with their true selves can be harmful to you and to them. If someone isn't ready to grow, if they're stuck in toxic patterns, or if they're constantly draining your energy, letting go is an act of love. It gives them the space to grow and take responsibility for their own life. Your energy is precious. Here's something I want you to remember: your energy is precious. It's not something to be given away freely to anyone who asks for it. You have the right to choose where your energy goes and who gets to share it. When you protect your energy, you make room for the things that truly matter. You create space for genuine love, happiness, and fulfillment. You open yourself up to people who value and appreciate you, people who give as much as they take. The lesson I learned. I want to share a bit of my own journey. There was a time when I didn't understand the importance of boundaries. I let people who were meant to be temporary stay in my life for far too long. I gave them permanent seats in my life, and it took a toll on me. I thought I was doing the right thing by always being there for others. I thought I was being kind and understanding. But what I didn't realize was that I was hurting myself. I was so focused on making others happy that I was neglecting my own happiness. Eventually, I realized that I couldn't keep living that way. I started setting boundaries, saying no, and putting myself first. And you know what? It changed everything. I felt lighter, happier, and more in control of my life. I was finally able to focus on the things that truly mattered. What you can do. If you're resonating with this message, here are a few things you can do. Set boundaries, decide what you're comfortable with, and stick to it. Don't let others push you into doing things you don't want to do. Saying no, practice saying no without feeling guilty. Remember, it's okay to prioritize yourself. Protect your energy, be mindful of who you give your time and energy to. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Practice self care, take time for yourself. Do things that make you happy and recharge your energy. Let go when necessary. If someone is constantly draining you or isn't aligned with your values, it's okay to let them go. I'm speaking to a lot of people today, men and women, and I want to share something that I believe will help you on your journey. It's about the importance of letting go, understanding your worth, and embracing the love and purpose that God has planned for you. This might be a message you need to hear if you've been feeling stuck, out of place, or burdened by things that no longer serve you. Let's break this down and talk about it in simple, clear terms. First, let's address the idea of holding on to people who don't deserve space in your heart. When you allow people who hurt you, drain you, or don't support your growth to stay in your life, you're blocking yourself from something much better. God has already prepared a love for you that is pure, respectful, and uplifting. But to experience that, you need to make room for it. Imagine your heart is like a garden. If you keep letting weeds grow, there won't be enough space for the beautiful flowers God wants to plant there. This is why letting go is so important. Letting go can be hard though. It's natural to feel attached to people, especially if you've known them for a long time or if they're family. But not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people come into your life to teach you lessons or help you grow, but their role in your story ends after a certain point. If you keep holding on to them, you're not just holding yourself back, you're also holding them back from their own journey. So it's okay to release people who no longer align with where you're going. It's not about being mean or selfish, it's about prioritizing your well being and allowing yourself to move forward. Now, let's talk about feeling out of place. If you've ever felt like the odd one out in your family or social circle, there's a reason for that. You were created to be different. You were meant to blend in or follow the same path as everyone else. Some people call this being an indigo soul, but no matter what you call it, the truth is that you're unique. Your purpose is special and you've been chosen to break generational cycles and bring new light to the world around you. This can be a lonely experience at times. You might feel misunderstood, unappreciated, or even rejected by the people closest to you. But remember, your uniqueness is a gift. It's a sign that you're destined for something greater. Instead of focusing on fitting in, focus on standing out in a way that aligns with your purpose. Trust that God has placed you exactly where you need to be, even if it doesn't make sense right now. The challenges you face are shaping you into the person you're meant to become. God has already prepared someone special for you. This person will love you for who you truly are. They will respect you, understand you, and treat you with kindness. They won't play games with your emotions or make you feel guilty for being yourself. Instead, they will support your growth and bring out the best in you. But before this person can come into your life, you need to make space for them. That means letting go of relationships that are toxic, unfulfilling, or one sided. You deserve a love that uplifts you, not one that drags you down. It's also important to stop carrying other people's burdens. Many of us have a tendency to take on the problems of others, thinking it's our responsibility to fix everything. While it's good to be compassionate and supportive, there's a limit to what you can and should do for others. Everyone has their own journey, and sometimes people need to face their own struggles to grow. By constantly stepping in to solve their problems, you're not helping them in the long run. You're only exhausting yourself and delaying their growth. So, if you've been carrying the weight of other people's issues, it's time to set it down. Let people handle their own messes. Trust that they have the strength to figure things out on their own, even if it's difficult. And don't worry about what others will think if you start prioritizing yourself. Your well being matters, and it's okay to put yourself first. In fact, it's necessary if you want to step into the next phase of your life. This next phase is all about growth, healing, and alignment. Not everyone is meant to come with you on this journey, and that's okay. Some people will naturally fall away as you grow, while others might resist the changes you're making. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who support your growth and encourage you to be your best self. Let go of those who bring negativity or try to hold you back. If you've been feeling unsure about letting go, remember this: God has a plan for you. Trust that everything happening in your life is for a reason. The people who leave your life are making space for those who truly belong in it. The challenges you face are preparing you for the blessings to come. And the pain you're feeling now is temporary. It's paving the way for something beautiful. To anyone this message resonates with, I hope it brings you peace and clarity. Let go of what no longer serves you, embrace your uniqueness, and trust that better things are ahead. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are on the right path. Blessings to you as you continue your journey.